At age 11, Simone Manuel asked her mother the question all African American competitive swimmers inevitably ask: why aren't there more swimmers that look like me? Her mother didn't have an answer. I said, "That's a good question." "I don't know, so let's look it up," said Sharon Manuel, Simone's mother. We got on the internet and looked up information. We pulled different articles and started reading. I think that was the moment she realized she had a bigger role to play in what she was doing in the sport of swimming. Also around that time, Simone Manuel realized that anything she accomplished as a swimmer would be framed in terms of her race. It came with the territory, Sharon said, because there were so few minority swimmers. When Manuel won gold in the women's 100-meter freestyle Thursday night, she became the first African-American female swimmer to ever win an individual gold medal. On the podium, she let tears stream down her face as the Star-Spangled Banner played. "This medal is not just for me, it's for the African Americans who have come before me and been an inspiration," Manuel said afterward. "I hope I can be an inspiration to others, so this medal is for those who come behind me and get into the sport and hopefully find the love and drive to get to this point." She said the medal is also for those who believe they can do it, being a black swimmer. Access to pools has long been a challenge, as African Americans were often officially denied entrance to pools during segregation, then unofficially excluded in other ways afterward. Pools were seldom built in black community areas. Taken together, that history puts African American children at risk. African American children drown at a rate nearly 3 times higher than white children, according to USA Swimming, as an estimated 70% of African American children cannot swim. Sharon Manuel knew these stats when she and her husband Mark decided to have all their kids take swim lessons. Sharon wanted them all to be able to hang out at the pool in the hot Houston summers without worrying about their safety. Simone Manuel followed her older brother's footsteps from swim lessons to recreational summer leagues. While her brothers eventually switched their focus to basketball, she kept swimming, eventually growing more serious about the sport as she reached high school. Manuel, who swims collegiately at Stanford, eventually took part in a historical NCAA championship race. She, Leonille and Natalie Hines finished 1-2-3 in the women's 100-yard free final, marking the first time 3 African American women swept the podium. Manuel and her parents have had many conversations about what her swimming can and will mean in terms of the African American community at large. Sharon said her daughter has understood for some time that this sport will give her a platform to share a message with the world, and she'll always support Manuel speaking her mind in a thoughtful way. Coming into Thursday's race, I tried to take the weight of the black community off my shoulders, as it is something I carry with me being in this position, Manuel said after her record-breaking swim. "But I do hope it kind of goes away. I am super glad with the fact I can be an inspiration to others and hopefully diversify the sport. But at the same time, I would like there to be a day when there are more of us and it's not Simone, the black swimmer." The title black swimmer makes it seem like I am not supposed to be able to win a gold medal, I am not supposed to be able to break the Olympic record, and that is not true, as I work as hard as anybody else and I love the sport and I want to win, just like everybody else. "It's a delicate balance," Sharon said, "between embracing the significance of what this accomplishment means as an African American woman and pushing the sport to the point where it's not headline-worthy. I'm not sure if this will change the perception immediately," Sharon said. "It will take more time, and it's going to take education for that to change." But now her daughter is part of the history, part of that learning process. And she always will be.